Hi, my name is David Welch. I'm at Brothers Tech Center today to show you Brothers Window Channel Kit here. Now what happens on your rubbers, it's the first thing that wears out, and you can tell because you'll start to get that whistling. Your window might start rattling around, and when these wear out, water's going to get down into the bottom of the door and start to rust it. Then you're going to have to do rust repair. So we're going to show you how to put in your rubber to keep all those problems at bay. Next, I'm going to take this rubber strip that's out right here. Now, if you're painted, you're going to go ahead and get some tape on here and protect everything. What I like to do is get like a little plastic spatula like this and just gently pull this back, and you'll be able to find the clip down there. I'll get a tool like this that I used for my handle, and I'll get a hold of that and pull it on out and up at the same time, kind of thing. So I'll just go to each one and try to encourage it out, and if it doesn't cooperate, I'll just keep going to the next one. Once I get this out of here, I'll give you a better view of the clips so you can get a better idea how to pull them out. Right here's what your clip looks like. So all you do is you just pry it out a little bit, get a tool like this, hook onto it there, and then go ahead and pull on up. When you pull it on up, try to get it all in one shot. You don't want it to be getting all bended up like this on you. Now that's out of there. I can go ahead and take this out right here. You can see how brittle this is. And that's why that makes noise. Now that that's out, we can take out the division bar rubber right here. And that'll generally just slide out like that. So we're all good to go. Let me go ahead and show you how to do the panel. Now the panel's a little bit different on here. I like to get these clips and weaken them up a little bit. The plastic on this is old and brittle, and so it can bust on you. So can you see the clip right here that I got and how I'm bending that down? So after that's like that, generally these will be a little bit more cooperative coming off. So I want you to get another look at this clip right here. Once I weaken this guy and bring it back, there's still a ledge right here that's holding you on. So you have to get a screwdriver in there and press that down in order to be able to pull this off the rest of the way. My first piece of rubber to go in is this piece right here. I want you to notice a couple of different things on this. You've got a metal clip right here in the corner that is molded in. And then right here you've got a little tab that's going to pop into a hole that you have. Now your year might be slightly different. They will vary from year to year, but pretty much they're all basically about the same. So the corner is really important. We really got to make sure we're up in that corner, and then we'll feed the rest of this in simply just by squeezing it up and putting it up in there. I'll get down to my hole right here and pop that in. Then I'll go ahead and feed this in the rest of the way. You don't need glue on these. That's really nice because they are made to just fit right up in there. Now this will have to be forced into the bottom down here, but we're going to do our front because when the windows roll down, this is making total contact right here, and when it's making total contact, it makes this a little more difficult to slip in. A couple of helpful handy hints is that you can use some talcum powder down there. You can also use anything slick on here, a little detail spray or what have you. And what I'm going to do is just go ahead and fold this in. I'm going to make sure that this is nice and straight and not twisted on me. So I'll get this guy in and slide it on down. Again, this doesn't use glue either because it just pops right into the tracks that it's needed. Sometimes I might have to roll the window up or down once or twice to help encourage things. So but this is going relatively good here. Make sure you don't pull it down too far and get your corner out of alignment. You'll get that whistling noise if you do. Now, I want to make sure that my rubber is in my channel here good. Go ahead and roll it up using this access panel here. I'll push the rubber in the rest of the way. If it's not pushed all the way in, then it's going to make putting the rear in a lot more difficult. So get that tucked in. Okay, and we'll bring this down. It's going to be the same ball game for this. Little talcum powder, detail spray, just anything to give you a little bit of slick on that. Make sure it's not twisted. In the channel and feed it on down. When you get to the bottom, it might stick on you a little bit. So just keep forcing it on down. Okay. Be sure not to pull either side down too far. We have to make sure that we're tucked into our corners here. Double check everybody. All right, let's roll our window up. We get nice free travel. That's great. Everything's looking good. Now what I'll go ahead and do is put on the strip that goes here. When you do that, before you do that, make sure that when you pulled your clip out that you didn't do any damage here. If these get all bent up and twisted, you're not going to be able to get the piece in as easily. So we'll go ahead and unwrap these guys. Okay. So now we know this is the correct side because this side here is cut like this, just a slight angle. And this side right here has a little bit of a curve up. Now this will fit behind here a little bit. And then look to see where your clips go. Get everything basically set up first. And have the clips just gently on the slotted open areas. If you start clipping them in and then have trouble, this piece will get all bent up. So you have to make sure that these are basically set up first, and then you can go ahead and force them in the rest of the way. So that's all set. Now our inside piece here, we'll make sure it's going on the right way. So we'll double check by lining that up. That's the way that's going to go. So we have here. And then this is just simply going to clip on to the spots right on there. Okay. Now you'll notice that you have one right here and a little bit of a notch. It's going to go right here, not right here. Make sure you're on your end. So that is on. Now we can go ahead and slide this on. So your handle is right here. You'll have to make sure that handle pulls out a little bit. And you can slide on. And you'll come here. You've got your door lock. Got to make sure that's poking through. That'll help. And then this will just go ahead and slide down into the slot. Okay. And then it's just about putting everything back together just like you took it apart. So there you have it. It's not too tough to do. Should only take you about an hour each side. Don't need any special education or tools. You're going to be able to get your truck nice and quiet. Make sure you check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can get every single helpful, handy hint I'm doing for you here. We'll see you next time, man.